Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so excited. We are digging into a bunch of Wet n Wild makeup. Wet n Wild is literally my favorite makeup brand. I mean, not just like high-end or low-end, like just like my favorite makeup brand because they make such great product and I have yet to find something that I absolutely despise from them, which is pretty amazing. So we are gonna dig into that, but before we do, if you aren't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the party. I mean, you're already here anyway, so you might as well. And if you'd like, hit that notification bell as well. I will update you on all of the newness, and I do upload 3 to 5 times a week. Okay, now let's get into this. And ignore my self-tan hands. The self-tan came out really nice, but I did not wash my hands quick enough, and we had a little splotchy, so we can ignore her. But other than that, we got a box full of product, and I'm so excited because the tracking said that this would not be delivered for a few more days, and I heard a knock at the door, and this was the only thing I'm expecting, and I was like, please be it, and it was. So I have a whole bunch of product, so I'm going to show you guys everything I got first, and then we'll dig into it, just so you can kind of see what's coming. So one of the things I did pick up was their brown sugar lip scrub. I got the liquid catsuit high shine lipstick in Caught You Bare Naked. Now I really love a pale lip and dark eye on my channel, so I thought this would be really nice, especially with like a darker lip liner. I picked up the Photo Focus matte primer. This is a tried and true of mine. I just needed more, so that one will not be a first impressions or anything. And then I love that they always wrap everything in bubble wrap to make sure that the product is secure. So I did get the limited edition Bloom Time highlighter, and don't worry, we will swatch everything as well. And I got this bronzer in Sunset Striptease. I could not find a swatch of this online anywhere, so we are definitely gonna swatch this for you guys today. Not just on my face, but a legitimate swatch. And then I also picked up another Photo Focus matte setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray if I'm not using the Urban Decay Oil Slick. Guys, this is so freaking good. I also picked up the Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I'm so excited to try that, and I did pick up the Photo Focus matte like primer stick, which I think is a really interesting concept. I got another of my favorite lip balm. This is the best lip balm on the planet, in my opinion. I love it. And then I also picked up their new mascara. This is the Mega Volume Mascara, and it says that it boosts your volume, it's dramatic, everything that I love in a lash. So we are gonna dig in. Oh my God, if I can open this, because I just want to get it open before we start digging into everything. So this is it, and like, can we have a moment for that light pink packaging? Like, I live. And then of course I have a bunch of Wet n Wild product just on my own. I have every foundation color under the sun because I didn't know what I was gonna be with this. So we are just gonna start digging into it. I'm thinking the first thing I'm gonna do is spray on the primer water. I've never used a primer water before, so I don't know if you need to do this before or after I go in with a matte stick. I don't know. We're just gonna try it, and if it's a mess, it's a mess, but let's see. Oh, it smells so good. You know what? Let me get my hair out of my face while we're at it too, because that could be a mess. Okay. We're gonna be living our better lives now. So this is the coconut one. It smells really good. And the nozzle on that feels so good too. It's a really nice spray. So while we let that set in, I'm gonna take off the plastic off of this. And then it does have this little thing on it to keep it, I guess, clean. I'm gonna take my little Pusheen card and make sure that my face is nice and dry before I start going in with this. Now on this one, it doesn't really say what to do with it, so I'm just gonna put it in the places that I tend to get pretty oily, which is T-zone. Weirdly enough, right here, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take off my setting spray while we're at it too. Might as well just unwrap everything, you know. Sorry for the unwrapping noises. Okay, so let's go in. I think I'm going to do a little bit of the Photo Focus Matte Primer first, just all over, and then really focus the primer stick in the more textured areas, if that makes sense. So that we have a good base. Because I have been using my Tatcha Silk Canvas pretty regularly now. So I'm curious how my makeup is gonna lay on this, though I love this primer. Like this one I would use every single day and it never broke me out. So this one, there's no scent to it. I was just curious. I'm gonna start rubbing it in these areas. And then I guess we'll rub it in too with our fingers. I don't know if it's like, it doesn't say it's like pore filling or anything, just mattifying, but okay, let's see. I'm gonna just press it in kind of all over. It feels really nice on the skin so far. It feels a little pore filling, it does. It's definitely mattifying, which I appreciate. I always have to start with a very matte base because my skin will do it up pretty quickly, so that we will definitely see how it works. One thing that's positive is I use this foundation every day of my life, so I can definitely give you guys a good review at the end and wear test to see how it goes. Now for my self-tan color right now, I'm trying to figure out what color I should go in with. Let's see, cream beige, a little fair, desert beige. That might be the best match. I think Toffee Pecan looks pretty good too. Buff Bisque. Okay, too light. So I think we're gonna do desert beige with like a hint of Toffee Pecan. So the way I do this is I just take, oh my God, I just got it all over my leggings. Why am I like this? Okay, well, we're gonna put desert beige on right now. And it's actually looking a lot more dark on my skin than I realized it was gonna be. So I'm gonna mix in Buff Bisque. So just do a little bit of that. Actually, I lied, I'm mixing in cream beige. And it'll be good together once it's all mixed. That's the downside, is like sometimes the undertones can be a little off, but definitely just mix it. I mean, for $4.99, you can afford to mix the foundation and get your perfect match. I'm gonna take my Morphe blending sponge and I'm gonna literally go like this and rub it all in on my face. That's what I always do, just to make sure it's all mixed together when I do it like this, and I never have issues with it. And then I'll just pounce it. And then pretty damn good match. Okay. Bring it down to... So the only thing is when I self-tan, if you guys are newer to my channel, I do not tan my face because it breaks me out really bad. So my face is always freakishly pale and my body will be more tanned if I'm self-tanned. Otherwise, I'm just a pale bitch altogether. And then I think that's a pretty good match though. I'm not mad at it. It's a little bit more neutral than my skin, but we have bronzer and all types of things to warm it up, so that's fine. I'd rather it be more neutral than me look like a bottle of orange juice, so it's fine. But like, look at how flawless that looks so far. Now, I did not spot conceal these, though I probably should have. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer right now and just go over them and go over with foundation because I didn't realize they were going to show through that much. Which is a me problem because I normally spot conceal them with some LA Girl green color correcting, but you know, didn't do that today. And then we'll go over it with some cream beige. And they're really raised up as well, so I mean, like, they're not going to be fully covered. I would have to cake on like 20 layers of foundation to get it at the level, but at least the colors of them aren't peeking through. They're just very raised up. Like, I don't even know if I can see it from the side, but they're like that raised up right now. So just pretend that those aren't there. But other than that, like, my base looks really, really nice. I'm gonna grab a mirror and just see if it looks that good in person and not just on the monitor. Oh no, my base looks great. Oh yeah. Honestly, that primer is very pore filling because I have large pores and I'm not seeing them right here. I am very happy about that. Because if I can find dupes for my Tatcha Silk canvas, your girl would love that, because spending almost $60 on a primer is a little aggressive. So I am now going to take just my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I did not pick up the Wet n Wild concealer just because I have this and I love it. And I'm balling on a budget and wanted to try a bunch of other things too. So I picked and chose what I wanted. Let's bounce this in. I like to be really highlighted in through here, especially because today is New Year's Eve. So I am going to be doing a New Year's Eve look. This is going to be my base for it, and then there will be a New Year's Eve eye look to go with this. I'm so excited. Not because I'm doing anything, because I have no plans for today. Probably just hang out with my parents, but I love playing around with glitter and just really going all out for the holiday. So that part I get really excited for. And then just really just bouncing this into the skin, especially because I am a lot more tan now and my concealer is pretty fair, so just really blending that in to get a smooth finish. This blends like butter. I love it. I am going to take my Laura Mercier powder to set my under eyes, and I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder. It is my favorite pressed powder out of any brand, whether it is drugstore or high-end. I just love the way that it makes my face look flawless. When I finish that with my foundation, people always tell me, like, God, your skin looks so amazing, and I'm like, it's Wet n Wild. It's incredible to me. Like, even if they had to like raise their prices and go high end, I would still buy their stuff because I love it so much. Okay, and then just going in with a little bit more Laura powder in my smile lines right here. They tend to crease pretty bad right there. Perfect. Now to set the rest of my face, I am going to take this powder. This is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Neutral Buff. Let's set it. I'm going to grab just a big fluffy brush, and I just like to really just press it in. Go down my neck with it. And then sometimes I'll even go a little bit over the contour, or not the contour, the highlighted areas, just to blend it all together, and it gives me such a flawless finish. It's amazing. Now let's try this bronzer. Oh my God, if I can open it. So this is the bronzer. Let's give it a pretty nice swatch. So that is the swatch for it. It's almost the color of my fake tan, so that should actually probably bronze up my face very nicely. It's really nice and buttery actually as well. So let's go in with my favorite bronzer brush. This is from Morphe. It's just an angled brush, and I'm gonna dip in there, and I'm gonna use my Fenty mirror to look. That is a beautiful bronzer. Wow. See, it's like so pretty and buttery and just like melting into the skin. I should have gone probably a shade darker, but this will be good for when I'm not self-tanned. It was hard because I never know how dark my self-tan is gonna go, because sometimes I get a little carried away with it, and then other times it's like really light. So I'm gonna actually use this even to contour out a little bit. Oh my God, I just dipped it into this. Bitch. We are back. Wiped off the highlight. What is wrong with me? So I didn't dip in very hard, thank God. So I cleaned my brush relatively quickly, but I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm just gonna go a little bit heavier with the bronzer and see if I can build it up without it getting muddy. So I'm not doing anything today anyway, so if I want to wipe it off, I can. No, it looks really nice. It's a really nice bronzer color. I really like this. Hey! And then I'm gonna contour the sides of my nose with it. See if that works. Just quick little ones. I don't contour it too heavy, just because my nose has natural bends in it. And it's weird because I never broke my nose from what I remember, and it does this weird thing, and I have like a deviated septum on one side, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Anyways, for blush, I am gonna stick with my Pretty Vulgar blush just because I don't have a new Wet n Wild blush for y'all. I'm sorry. And this one is just such a pretty blush. Like, my base is looking so nice today. Okay, Wet n Wild, I love you so, so much. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this highlight today. I'm going to see if it'll work for my skin tone. I was just so excited that they had another limited edition highlighter that I just wanted to pick it up. So this one is called Bloom Time, and I'm going to give it a pretty heavy swatch. Let's see. Oh, I think that's going to actually work beautiful. Oh my God. Wet n Wild, girl, how do you do it? Oh my goodness. That's why it's just like when these brands are like making you spend like $50 on a fucking highlight, like why? $4.99 and you too can glow to the moon. Okay? Before I highlighted, I paused the video because I thought I was in some desperate need of some eyebrows. So let's dig into this highlight now. And I like that it's like pink, but it's not too dark. Let's see. Oh, yes. Bitch. Oh my God, yes. If it's not a blinding highlight, I don't want it. Oh, I love this. That got a little carried away. This is so pretty. I was actually really nervous because the way that it's swatched online looked like it might be a little bit too deep for me, but the way it goes on is a lot more icier than I would have expected. That's really, really pretty. Okay, Wet n Wild. Okay, girl. Now, the last thing I have to really try is the lips. Oh my God, if I can get this, so many stickers. So, I mean, I appreciate, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that everything is secure, but my goodness gracious. Oh my God, this smells so good. This smells just like brown sugar happiness. Oh, okay. Let's get our lips some scrub. So now that that is all scrubbed off, I am going to put on some of my lip balm. I'm just going to open this new one because I plan on putting one in every purse. This lip balm's only $2.99 and it is so freaking good, guys. So good. Makes your lips feel amazing. Oh. Like I've been wearing just this by itself almost every day. Now for the lipstick, this is the last thing before I finish it off and we do our check-ins throughout the day to see how this wears. This one, it is pretty darn light, so we'll see how this goes. If I need to, I'll definitely go back in with a lip liner, but let's see. Oh, it's like white. Oopsies. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Okay, well, you know what? I tried. Definitely very, very, very pale. So let's not do that. So, darn it. It shows up more of a pastel pink than it looks like it will. Like, it looks like, in the thing, it looks like my Jeffree Star I'm Nude, but it shows up like a very pastel pink. So we're gonna not use her. So since I don't have any new Wet n Wild eyeshadow and I don't know where the heck my quads are, I am just gonna finish this look off with a little bit of Milani. This is my favorite Milani palette. Honestly, my favorite drugstore palette, probably just because it's all mattes and everyday shades that I feel like work for just any look. So I am going to just set my eyelids with the lighter shade. Just real simple. And I'm gonna take my Profusion blending brush that looks like it has product, but it doesn't. I just made sure. She's just stained. And I'm gonna go in with this lighter brown shade and I'm gonna just buff it all in the crease. We're gonna do a very simple New Year's Eve glam. I originally was gonna do a full like glitter moment and I have no glitter adhesive. So that looks gonna be coming soon, just so you know. It's not gonna be a New Year's look, it's just gonna be a glitter live your best life moment. So today we are gonna do something more simple for those of us who are spending New Year's Eve with our families on our couches, watching the ball drop at 9 p.m. instead of staying up till midnight. Something more cash. And then I am going to take my Kylie Cosmetic, or my ColourPop fluff brush. Let me use that and take same color underneath the eye. I always like to blend down there. I feel like it helps if you start getting tired throughout the day. Covers everything up. It's just perfect. And then I am gonna go in with my Kylie brush and take this brown shade and just take it in the crease a little bit more to add some more depth and blend it out to the side. See, they just blend so perfect. I can't. And definitely cater this to your eye shape as well. I have almond shaped eyes for the most part, so I tend to bring mine outward to just complement my eyes, but if yours goes better just more rounded, this is one of those things where you just want to make it more complementary for your eye. That's why a lot of my shadows, if you notice on my channel, I wing them out. It's because of the shape of my eyeballs. And then I'm just gonna dabby dab right there just to make sure that there ain't no fallout. Not that these have fallout, I mean they're neutral AF, but, and then to give it a little bit of glitter, of course we're gonna have glitter, let's be real. This is the ColourPop Birthday Wish shadow, and just to give you guys a little swatcheroo, it's really pretty, got reflective glitters in it, but it's nothing too crazy. And if you're not a glitter girl, skip this step completely, but this will just give that eye a little bit of sparkle. And I'm just putting this down with my finger. If you have long nails and don't like to use your finger, use a synthetic brush right now. Any concealer brush will work really nicely. And then I am blending it up just slightly. This gives it just enough sparkle, but nothing crazy. And then I just like to work with my pinky as well because I can really get in there without spreading it too far. So just like that. And then see, it brightens the eye as well because you get that little bit of glitter on there. Now if you want to, you can deepen up the corners with the brown. I'm going to do that just to show you guys what that'll look like because I did put the glitter color all over. So taking that third brown shade we use and just pop it right here. Just corner, kind of blend it over and see, it gives it a little bit more of that smokiness versus over here. So just pat, pat, pat. You can even go like that over it again. Whatever you need to do. Very easy eye look, guys. And then to intensify it, grab your highlighter So for me, I'm gonna go in with this bad boy again. And I am going to take a small brush, make sure it's clean, and just wet it with my tongue. If you're gonna be using this kit on other people, use setting spray and just pop it right there. Just to open up the eye a little bit more. And I can't live without an inner corner moment. Even on like no makeup days, like I'll pop a little something in there. I feel like it just helps open up my eyes, especially because like when I smile and I talk, they tend to get really small. So it helps me. Now let's try out this Wet n Wild mascara because like that's one of the things that I am so excited about. So I'm going to of course give my eyelashes a pretty good curl. Boom. And then let's look at this. So this is the wand. Now I normally like a really good bristled wand, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see if it can be better than my Lash Paradise. I mean, nothing's better than my Lash Paradise, but we will see, we will see. I mean, it did something, don't get me wrong, but it's not. Let's see if we can build her up. I mean, it's really pretty, very natural. I think I'm going in with my Lash Paradise. You saw what the brush looked like on the other one. See, this is a Lash Paradise brush. And then even layering it, it's going to make such a big difference. Like, yeah. But the Wet n Wild is great for like everyday, natural, for sure. Or like a good one to use before you're adding falsies. But for today's look, I'm not putting on falsies. So I am going to go in with the Lash Paradise. I like judge mascaras so hard after finding this one because nothing compares. Like nothing. It's better than the Better Than Sex mascara. It is better than Roller Lash. Like this is the best mascara on the planet, and if they ever discontinue it, I will legitimately die because I can't handle it. It's just so good. Do a little bit more. But see, so then you still are getting a little bit of glam because we have a little bit of glitter on the eye. We have a great inner corner moment, but it's also still pretty natural. Now for my lips, I am going to go in with, let's see, what do I have over here? This is the Milani Matte Innocence. It's a great neutral shade. So I like to rub in my lip balm. And then see, this shade is just so pretty. It's like a pinky kind of nude. I really like Milani's lipsticks because they're matte, but they're very cushioning. Like even if you don't use a lip balm before, like you're not going to be like irritated or anything. And then we are going to set it. I love the sprayer on that. And then I set it with just the Photo Focus. And I always like to give it a good fanning. Shake our hair out, and then this is our final look. It's a very simple but fun glam for New Year's. Now let's see how it wears throughout the rest of the night because it looks so flippin' bomb right now, but we did use new primers, my new bronzer, so we will see how it wears. I will check in with you guys in a few hours. Okay guys, so it's been just a couple hours so far, just been at home editing, but the foundation looks so good. So this is my side without a lot of texture, and this is my side with a lot of texture. Now, as I said before, these are hella rays. Like, there is nothing that we could have done to cover those, but, like, the rest of my face looks freaking bomb. I'm so excited. My skin looks so smooth through here, and normally I get texture there right away. So, I'm excited. Hopefully it stays like this. So we are at the end of the day. I am so tired. My makeup stayed beautiful. My lipstick is obviously off at this point. I've had my makeup on for 9 hours now, and it looks really, really nice. I mean, you see a little bit of shine right in through here, but that's like nothing at all. So this primer works fantastic. I absolutely love my face. This might be replacing my Tatcha. Hey! So I am really, really excited. It didn't cause any additional bumps on my face either that I can see. Like, that's still looking super smooth. And yeah, I'm so excited. Yay! Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!